Hello, this is another week, so I would like to do some new reflections of this week. This week there are so many things happened in my mind. Although my life is still very normal as usual, uh, just my boyfriend always cooks kinds of delicious meal for me, and I think all kinds of things, and watch a lot of videos, and then some a lot of follows on Twitters and then played a lot of video games. And this week I have been a lot of change recently. So um, uh, the fundamental thing that I would think is that I think that I have my heart coming to me again. I think I didn't realize that for the past over 30 years that my life has been always driven by the scolding, like uh, like my mom would shout at me, scolding at me, and push uh, or even beat me to do things that not that she would like me to do. And then if you have to study harder in good at the schooling, and I when I go to school, then also there are so many things. So I always lived in this scolding. I always remembered that my mom shouting at me that my mind can never get at peace. Oh, so whenever I just have a little bit rest of my mind, I think that uh, this is uneasy. This is not a normal. So I need to work very hard, not never have any, uh, and work very hard and never have any rest or refreshment or entertainment, and I would feel guilty about that, and I never get any love in my life at all. And my I don't know whether my parents is don't love me or they just too stupid to love me or any or to. So my boyfriend said that they love me, but I don't think I don't think so. They just want to get something from me. And otherwise, if they don't see anything in me, they wouldn't want to give me anything at all. Wow, I didn't know that so many people is watching me. Mm. And I I am getting reasonable. I used to think all these years I have been scolded and pushed by my mom and to go to school, go to schooling and work hard in schooling. Although I don't like at first I don't like schooling at all, and the teachers in the school are very bad, and the boys sometimes bully me, beat me, and I just don't understand why these boys would only beat me, but to other girls, they would be so obedient to these girls. And these girls just smile to them and talk very confidently to them, and then speak in a very gentle way. And these boys would listen to them very carefully and wouldn't beat them. But why the boys would beat me? I completely don't understand at all, and that is my tragedy begins at home and then extended to the yeah, extended to the school. I feel very shy that there are so many people watching me, and I just wanted to talk about the my mind changes these days. So I always getting threatened, saying that oh, you don't if you don't work hard on your schooling, then you will have a very miserable life when you get older, when you become adults. So all through my childhood, I think my schooling begins at 7 years old, and then my schooling ends at 23 years old. That is after my undergraduate schooling. So all this that includes my childhood, my teenager, and my early adult, all these years are invested in schooling, and is always threatening, saying that or scaring me that if you don't work hard, something very bad would happen to you, and then you would be miserable. And that makes me always intense my mind and uh, never get a rest of my heart. And then also makes me kind of miserable. Would despise people who don't work hard. Things like similar to home Stockholm syndrome, like these people uh, who uh, get bullied by other people, and then they become obedient to this bully, and then they become to uh, maintain the order those bullies have made. So always being threatened and always being scared and always afraid of losing any opportunity, and always very anxious and always worrying. So I never enjoyed my life at all. So I always I think sometimes I always talk very loud, want every people to hear me, and want to get attention. Any people that have attention in me, maybe they can help me a little bit. I know how how helpless that my parents are. They are very inability to, and they will also will uh, despise me as a girl. They would prefer their son to have education. I would never give invest me in me education. So I always wanted to stand out in front, stand out among the peers, and make every people praise me, get this attention. So that would those people would influence my parents' decision on me, and then so they can keep on support me to go go to university or go to high school, and every step is uneasy. So many years I have been in lived in this uh, scary of or afraid of things like there is a whipping, there is a whip just behind me, always whip behind me. Not only behind, but sometimes this whip will come in front of me because maybe I didn't run fast enough, and this big whip is just in front of me and hit on my face. So that is my life. And I didn't realize that that is a problem until these days I lived with my boyfriend, and he make me realize uh, there you can live a completely different life now. Yesterday I was moved to tears when my boyfriend said that um, uh, said that there is a picture of me in the bedroom, and I wonder whether you can see it. I said that, oh, what is that? Oh, that is a picture of a hedgehog, and a very colorful hedgehog. Because I was always called by Chinese, saying that I am a hedgehog. Means that people get close to me will get hurt, so they don't want to get close to me. So I don't have any friends, and always like a hedgehog. Any people get in touch with me will get hurt. Then my boyfriend really think that a hedgehog is very cute and very beautiful, and he bought an art of a very beautiful hedgehog and put it in our bedroom. That is happens that put in last year, that when we moved in, that I didn't realize that is for me. Oh, that moment I really get moved into tears. I I think no one else in the world has treated me so well. And I have never get someone who loves me truly, and would pay attention, would just care about me. And I I have never get that feeling that if I don't ask for something that I get anything. But I I I can know exactly that everything that I get get every people's kindness or uh, nice to me is because that I have impressed them. I have do something to impress, to make them get uh, get all surprised. So good performance that that I get something back. But my boyfriend is just realize that these things that I didn't plan, and he give me this love and care about me that makes me moved me into tears, and that makes me feel very safe about my life. So so when I think that when I realized that when I realized that living with my boyfriend he, and I don't have uh, to plan everything to get whatever I want, but my boyfriend would do something that automatically for me. That is what I want in love. Yeah, so that is very surprising. Is something surprised me. I really know that all through my life that everything that every kindness that I get, every people's nice to me I get is because it is because of I did something like to strangers I smile to people, and then because my smile is very beautiful, and so other people get impressed by my beauty, so they would smile back to me and smile more next time. And also about the school teachers, and the teachers wouldn't be interested in me, but maybe I am so smart in my schooling, and then they at first the teachers don't like me at all and would despise me, and because I my parents are poor, but they realize that then I am so smart, and so then they will completely change their mind. So every people that has been nice to me in the past is all because of I have do something very special. It's because of I do something. It's because of me. It's not because of they like me. So it's all conditional. And then I feel like with my boyfriend, I didn't invite him, didn't ask him to like me as a hedgehog, and he said that a hedgehog is very cute. That makes me very moved about it. And so after I feel so safe in our relationship, then I begin to rest my heart. Don't want to flying anymore. Don't want to rest my heart and get into my mind. So come so I see there are some comments said, "Can I get a shout out, please? I'm having a hard time at home." You sad? Take a breath, girl. Wow, so thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Mm, I don't want to shout. Yeah, we have been preparing to have a baby, but I realized that there is something wrong in me. I didn't live my life well myself, so I think it's very necessary to change my own mindset to become a mindset to just cut off those bad habits, bad environment influence on me, and then cut off those bad things. So so these days, I begin to focus on the good things that I have. Yeah, you know, if sometimes people don't change, it's not because there are no goodness in positive things in their life. It is because they are so focused. They are so focused on the bad things, and they are so trapped in the better uh, better environment and then better conditions that all these things so better traumas in their heart, so they didn't open their heart to their mind to the although they live in a much better environment, but they don't open their heart to the better environment. Still they can't enjoy in the better better life. So I after I realized that my boyfriend truly loves me, that I begin um, to look around that what I really have, and also not be afraid anymore. I think at first years when I come to UK, I would be very anxious to talk to every British people that I know, that I am I am grateful to be here, and how bad the Chinese are, and I really want to tell them how bad Chinese are. I have see them through, but as time goes by, I realized that uh, they don't have much difference, and yeah, they don't have much difference. The major difference is between me and the outside world. So I don't think that so I don't think that I owe any people anything to live here, and then I don't think that anymore. And instead, I feel very proud of myself, and I begin to my reevaluate myself. I think myself as that I always wanted just always running very fast, trying to uh, not caught, like there is a wolf chasing me, want to eat me, and let me live the miserable life as they have. So I always running very fast to try to not to get caught by them. And then I never settled down in any situation, never get satisfied, and then always trying harder to get a better life. And then finally, now I finally get with my boyfriend. And in this whole world, no one cares about me except my boyfriend. I have so many uh, realizations. I realized that I have been in depression for over 10 years because yeah, I make myself into a tool, like a walking machine. And I know I just do the things that may keep me get a job, keep me get the education, keep me get the money paid, and completely lose myself to make myself into a like a horse, like a driving horse, completely lose myself. And now I begin to relieve my own heart to to live like a person, not a machine. So I feel like first very big point is that I feel very proud of myself. Yeah, yeah. That is because of my re-evaluation. Proud of me, like now I in UK, almost that's the last year of my PhD. The PhD process is not that successful, a lot of setbacks, but I know my research is much better than those those people's, and I did a much better research, and I I will never go back to China and completely cut off my relationship with this Chinese that I met, or in the future. I don't know. I really didn't find any Chinese that would impress me. Recently, that this meteoric rise of Professor Jiang, I watched a lot of his videos. Then the more I watch it, those familiar Chinese characteristics comes to my mind, and then I began to dislike him again. So I really hate Chinese, but I don't mean in a racism way. I'm Chinese myself. I think I know many British people will uh, would despise me because I am different to them than other Chinese. Like to me, I am more different to them than to other Chinese. And I did many things very strangely. Like today, I went to the charity shop, and this shopkeeper smiled said goodbye to every people that went out. But when I went out, she just lowered her head. I think when somebody lower her head, just you walk by, is not by accident. It is just because they don't want to see you, don't want to talk with you. Because for a human's vigility, they would always look around to catch you or any kind of attention or warning. So so there are a lot of discriminations that I met in UK, and also there are uh, yeah, although also there are many good people smiling to me. I don't think it's good. It's just their politeness. They are complete strangers. Maybe it's because I smiling to their children, and then they become smiling to me. But I feel very very awkward about these things. Don't have any emotional attachment with them. Completely like different people, different different species. I feel very very um tired of very yeah, of these reciprocal things that I know this you are kind to me because I have this did something nice to you. So I just think this is don't surprise me at all. You are just some kind of rules or machine. So I I, j- I don't I just don't bother with these things any kind. But I just want to. But I wouldn't. This is against my genuine. I genuinely revert against these things. Like I do something nice to them, they are nice to me. They say I know that is we are different completely. We don't get. I don't get any compassion, any sympathy with any people here. That is what I feel about. So I think to me, British people and the Chinese people have so many similarities, and they are all very different from me. And it is me that I am very proud of that I have in this country and have beginning to have a job. Maybe I can have a job here to make money here, and then everything can change it in a good way. So um, sometimes it would be very miserable that other people would just discriminate me as because I am Chinese and don't give me job, although I am very competent. This this is very very uh, very bad bad. But yeah, it's very bad. So I would try. I would still try, not try my best, just to try, keep trying, and then to keep get the chance. But I don't think I need to worry about that. So that is me. I'm very proud of myself. Just get to uh, get rid of all those Chinese that I met in China, and completely cut from them, and I would open my mind and open my heart completely from my own heart to adapt to the new environment, but never get this uh, uh, get this other people evaluate about me. My parents' expectation about me. Not anymore. I am completely cut from that. Um, I remember that a my what my parents expected me to be is um, it's very, very absurd because they don't see the world at all. They are very, very narrow-minded person. So so it is just a goodbye to my parents, and whatever their life can be is irrelevant to me. So um, so I'm very, very proud of myself. I feel myself is very competent. I don't, yeah, it's very competent. They are just the humans, just like I am nice to them, they were nice to me, and I know to be how to be reciprocal and how to get a job, get help and get everything. But I wouldn't take to my mind at all. It is just a very material world. These are just material machine humans. But only my boyfriend is very special to me. He loves me unconditionally, and finally I get an anchor in my heart. And uh, oh, this is some comments said that this happens to me too, and I am white English. Okay, this is happening. So I am very proud of myself. I told my boyfriend about that, and my boyfriend said that you should be proud of yourself. Yes, and I will never come back to China, and will never let them influence me at all. And this is one point. Another point is I have a very strong depression all through these years. I know that I always said that I am a Titanic that have so many powerful engines that even broke once and broke twice, then I can still work very well. But it's broken too much, then nobody can save me. And I know exactly that happens during my high school because I have been in living in an environment that is full of bullets against me. And but I have to carry on in a completely strange city, and without any support with my parents, and my parents even don't give me enough money for my education, don't pay tuition to the school, makes my high school teachers always humiliate me, asking me to pay money to the pay tuition to the school. And even well, I don't have tuition, but also let alone to other monies to buy anything else. So just very minimal money to survive. I'm very malnutrition. I remember that during my high school, I looked so thin and looked so skinny, very malnutrition. And I remember during the senior high school, and every day that in the morning that the vandals outside our classroom would say that chicken legs. We have chicken, very sweet, delicious chicken legs to eat, and all my classmates would go outside to eat the chicken legs. But I can't afford it. This always in my mind because now in UK I have plenty of chicken legs to eat. I always eat too much chicken wings and chicken legs, and they are so deliciously made. So this this contrast of the past and now, and just comes to my mind that makes my heart oh yeah, really want to yeah, really want to shout out to see oh how big change that I have already get. But a shout want to solve anything, just to be reasonable. You might be realize you might get into a new path. So so that is me. uh, so I yeah. So that is me. Uh, I have conquered my depression. that depression that I get in high school. I finally conquered my depression. That finally is gone. Depression has gone, and finally cured. It is because of my boyfriend. Um, and also, I feel like uh, yeah, I have so many things come to my mind, but I don't know when to, which suddenly forget what to say. Yeah, I think that there is a uh, dynamo in my heart now, and the heart, yeah, like like I used to be a slave, driven by scary, by afraid, by fear, driven by fear. But now I think my heart has a dynamo in my heart, and I have the strength, I have the automatic uh, motive in my heart to do the things of to comply with my everyday life. This is very important for me to regain it. I don't know how many of this audience have these problems. I think for over 20 years I have been in uh, living by commands like when to get up, when to sleep, when to eat, and when to study. It's all planned like a machine. But I am trying to get the dynamo in my heart that everything that I do now is come from my heart. My heart really want to do it. That is automatically comes to my heart. Then I don't really, yeah, I really don't want to see so many people are watching at me. Yeah, come to. I don't know whether you have this feeling. Yeah, do you when you do things when you are in your heart? Do you pretend yourself? I feel that like that. I have been pretending all through my life. All through my adult years, always pretending, like and living my life like an actress, like a role, not uh, like I am playing a role or according to the pre-designed script. But now I am regaining the dynamo in my heart to automatically to do and want what I like, and every smile and every look, every sincere doing is because of my heart. It's not because of the command that I heard or the command that regulate me. So I think this is very important for me. I don't know whether any of you is living like that. I think modern people they kind of lost that ability to driven by their own heart to do things. So that is a very big change that I have already get. Mm, so this is very big change, and also I realized that I I I begin to be a reasonable person. I used to either fight or jealousy or not a fight, just always jealousy of other people. Because I have very little, so I am always complaining in my heart, and then I want to get better, and sometimes I get bullied by other people, and I would like always want to hear someone to explain this to me, why this thing better thing can happen to me. I maybe I'm kind of lucky. Some people in my life kind of explain to me, or I just ask them to explain to me. But I don't think it's my parents at all. So, uh, I used to heavily rely on this explanation, those better things that happen to me, and now I become to gain the reasonable myself. And so I don't need to explain to those authorities in my life about why I did that, and why these people did that, and or why we have conflict, and they should understand me, and I don't have bad intentions. So they shouldn't treat me like that. So I used to be like that. So but now I just forgive just forsake all these authorities in my mind. I don't want to. I don't need to talk to these authorities to get their confirmation that I am right, I am correct. But I begin to get the begin to get the confirmation in my own heart. It's not a confirmation, it's because of my I can be reasonable myself. So I think it's because I finally have a standing in the world, and I begin to be reasonable myself. Otherwise, if you live in a completely um, full of bullet world, then you wouldn't have any space for yourself, and your mind wouldn't focus, wouldn't have any anchor, and you always floating, and you will never, and then you always floating, and you would need get someone to accept you. But now I realized that I can be reasonable myself. So that is what I have said about that. That is a very big improvement that I get. Mm, yeah. Do you have these problems? So, yeah, being reasonable. Yeah. So, two very important things is first get the dynamo in my heart, in my brain to do anything, and then the second is be reasonable to myself. Don't need to explain to anybody anymore. These things are so simple. Maybe it is very basic human rights, but I didn't get it. Didn't get it. Finally, I only get it when I was almost 40. This is very uh, miserable world, right? Also, I was thinking about uh, why there are so many. Maybe the world don't need so many smart people. They just need a lot of slaves, a lot of. So when so many smart people uh, go to so many smart people and yeah, these people said we are the slaves. Too much hate in the world. Yeah, we so this world just don't need so much smart people, and we have so many smart people, but very limited good positions. But so who are going to be the slaves, and who are going to do the very intelligent jobs and very talented jobs, and and who what will determine that? So and I think maybe it is even Trump's son, that Bannon, is so stupid, right? Looks very stupid, but he can still to do the investment decisions and get a very good jobs, although he don't look smart at all. But like me, so smart people can never get any big position jobs and to make really big changes, but can only do a slave's job. So that is what I realized, that the world is not a it's not fair at all. Yeah, what else are you saying? You said that they figured it out and still the matrix is working. I don't know what is the matrix is working. so so I think there are so many smart people, and the positions for smart people for the smartness is very limited. So that makes and don't get enough support for the smart people to utilize their talents. So that is my life always wasted, and even I finally get to have the PhD. I have so many smart ideas. I find other people's so many big mistakes, but I turns out that my paper can't get published, and those rubbish paper get published and get so many citations, and makes me don't have don't have a opportunity to get a postdoc, or let alone a professor's job. So that that is is that is very true of the career world. cruel society, right? Well, I just don't understand why if I can just think the reality a little bit further, then don't bear those fantasy hopes. Then why should I last night I stay up too late at night until 11:30 that when I get to the bed I can't sleep because I have breaked my circadian cycle and make me can't sleep the whole night. And I look very nasty today, very and have a stomach googling all the time. So yes, so I should realize that it's not a, so I can't get these positions as I thought that should be should that I deserve. It's not like that. So why not just enjoying a life? I used to follow those people who said that, oh, those people are parasites of the society. They just get the benefits from the government. But now I think that is really smart people. I should get the benefits. should learn how to get benefits and get to favorism. That it, and these things. After I realized how cruel the society is, and your talented people can never be utilized. I have so many talented patents, but I don't have money to make them into products to sell to the public, and also doing PhD, I also get everything that I do. I when I doing an engineer, I get a lot of creative ideas, get a lot of innovations. When I do PhD, I have overcome the best scientists in my field, but I can't get published. I find that all their problems. I get the essential things of this field, but I can never get published. So this is yeah. So means that I everything that I do, I can do something very talented, very excellent. But what I get, I can only turns out I would be struggle to even find a surviving job. So this is the truth of the society. So yeah, I think I really should learn how to get benefits. So I think that my boyfriend is a very good companion to me because he says that these people should gaming against the beneficial system to get the yeah, that is and this is the things that I lack of. I need to learn to how to get the sweets of the society, not just always criticize people or get or overcome other people, surpass other people, surpass the big figures, and I get only miserable life and learning from. So in this aspect, my boyfriend is a very good compliment for me. Yeah. So I get so many comments. I want to uh all these smart people and the steel walls. Smart people. War. I think a war is smart people to fight, right? Smart or even smart people will fight, right? All about greed. Yeah, greed. Yeah, definitely greed. True. Hi, nice hair, very healthy looking. Oh, thank you very much. I I think I should get a sleep very soon. Corruption is only when I'm not involved. If I'm involved, I defend that corruption. Yes, that's very true. Yeah, that's very true. The controlled matrix. I don't. I still don't understand what is matrix. Hilarious corruption reference. Many problems. Many ancestors. I'm glad you and your boyfriend are good partners. Yeah, I think he is kind of a socialist. I think that's very good. Yeah, I don't. I because I used to think that the world should be meritocracy, and but it turns out it's not. I'm so talented, I'm so hardworking, so good, talented, but I only get a very miserable life, very poor. So I think I'm making socialist. Many people can get get a good life like a Swedish. It's not quite good. That's the reality of Nigeria, my brother. Okay, no surpass. Join, be one with others. Wow, join, be one with others. But you think, but do you know that but I think I am much worse situation than others if I am British. If I compete with want to get a PhD, and there are so many positions here, and there are so many British students. They would definitely favor their British student. I must be much better than the British student to get this PhD position, right? Do you agree with that? Not you have to surpass other people to get accepted. Do you understand? Do you agree, right? Because I already discriminated. If I just as superficial, as normal as other people, I can never get a chance. Legit, share the money with me. If I'm not involved, you are a thief. Or I don't understand. I hope Nigeria movie. You don't seem miserable. You have voice and laugh. Really? Yeah, I think I have so beautiful love, and then I should make this into my own heart to influence myself. Sometimes you look other people that you can't look at yourself. If I look myself, that maybe will make me very happy. Thank you very much. The will is a gradual process. Who knows? We might be the new China in Africa. Okay. Such is life, nothing fair. Internal peace better than financial gain. Yes, very true. Yeah, so I really think that you should get whatever method that make you can survive. Then that is, I wouldn't judge anymore, because there is no really good way for you to be smart or talent or hardworking that you get anything. Get a better life. It's not that at all. You just find your loved one and enjoy your normal life. And then I would also teach my children, if I would have a child, I would teach them that never despise people who are poor, or who are not talented, or who are not smart, because like me, so smart, so hardworking in everything that I do, what I get in the world, I still get so many just a kind of loser, right? I didn't get anything, because the world is not it is not fair at all. They don't have any. It's not yeah, just not fair world at all. So I I think in the past I would despise people who don't work hard, don't just waste their time playing. But now I realize that is, you get at least those days you playing, you get your happiness. Yeah. Yeah, good luck. You look like you would be a good mother if you are blessed with children. Yeah, yeah, thank you very much. I think I have to adjust myself a lot to avoid the bad things that are imparted into my next generation. After I get so many bad things, I have to cut off from everything that bad that I have. Work hard for family and community makes the world nice. Yes, I think work hard for your family and community. That is that they will, those people who love you. That is very worth trying. But other people don't bother. They maybe just use you, and then yeah. Some people have easy life, some people hard life. We all alive, which is always good. Yeah, that is what I finally realized. Yeah, but maybe it's just maybe it's a little bit too late, but it's never too late, right? But at least it's better later than never, right? So thank you very much, and I'm going to sleep now. Thank you very much. You are very talented, very smart, very insightful comments. Bye bye.